So I'm feeling kind of vulnerable and a little bit embarrassed about what I wanted to share and talk about this week. And then I just recorded the video and the sound was off. So I'm like, wow, like I recorded this thing and I was feeling embarrassed about it, but I was happy about what I did and now I have to do it again. So that's how dreams go sometimes, right? Following our creative impulses and trying to bring new things to life kind of is hard sometimes. And yeah, things mess up, and that's okay. So, the thing that I wanted to talk about this week, which feels vulnerable to share. So, I guess first, maybe to explain a bit, I often obviously use my feelings as guides so I can tell like I'm on the right path when things are feeling really good. When my heart feels open and it's almost like there's that sparkling feeling in my heart, then I know I'm on the right path. Like I'm happy in this moment and I try to do what I can to nurture that feeling, to bring more of it into my life, right? That's why I go for bike rides all the time. There's lots of things that I try to bring into my daily life that sparks that feeling. So this week, that feeling turned into something new. And the only way I can describe it, it feels like there's a new glow in my heart. My heart is glowing in a new way. And so I've been trying to just make space for that, to sit with it and to notice it and to find out more about it, because it's never happened before. It's glowing in a new way and it feels a quieter glow. Like I just described this good open-hearted feeling as sparkling. This isn't sparkling. It's a glow. It's quiet and it's deep. It's much deeper. So it feels like I've moved into a deeper place inside of me and found this new way of glowing my truth and glowing my true self. So that's pretty cool. At the last new moon, my dream gave me some kind of weird instructions. It said for the 2 weeks between the new moon and the full moon, I was to meet with my dream every morning and let the dream be in charge of the meeting. So I hadn't noticed how much when I meet with my dream, like I'm in charge, I'm calling it in, I'm asking it questions, I'm finding out stuff, right? So over these 2 weeks, I let my dream set up the meeting each day. I just showed up and holy crap, like my dream had so much to show me. I felt like it shifted my perspective so much. It showed me what it wants. It showed me what it's thinking and feeling, and really shifted my own sense of possibility. And really, like what's happening there was, it was like a growth spurt for me growing towards my own purpose and potential. And I don't know why it just suddenly happened between this new moon and this full moon. Like my dream told me to do it, like it just came to me. And those kinds of opportunities and things do come to you more often if you're showing up regularly. It doesn't just suddenly happen sometimes. It's more like if you keep showing up as I show up for my dreams every day, sometimes it's just kind of boring and normal, and sometimes these really cool things happen. So I was in this really cool thing happening for over 2 weeks, and then the full moon was this week, and then I've just needed all this time and space to process everything that changed in my relationship with my dream. And the dream I was working on is the Creative Dream Incubator, so it's all changed about my relationship with the incubator has changed, which means my relationship with my own creativity and purpose and potential have changed. So I'm just making space for all of that. And the real lesson in it that my dreams had for me was about being more accepting of where I actually am, which is a place I think we get caught in a lot when we're looking at dreams and we know where we want to be. So I have this thing that I know I wanted to do, and I'm here not having it yet. And so I've been stuck in this story of like, I'm here, I don't know how to get there. Sometimes it's really inspiring because it's like, oh, I have all these ideas of things I can try and I can play with this. And there's something really enlivening about engaging with dreams and ideas in that way and just trying things and not being so caught up in outcomes, right? And then sometimes it's just sucky to not have the outcomes that you want. So what my dream pushed me into was like letting go of all of those stories, coming more fully into the story of where I am. Because the gifts, the resources, whatever it is you need to make your dream real, whatever it is you need to take your next steps anyway, that's right there in the present. And sometimes it looks like an obstacle or it looks like something that you don't want to touch, right? And that's the whole purpose of creative dream alchemy and everything I've been working on creating in my work, is that you use what you have to create what you want. What you have may be self-doubt, it may be a really great idea, it may be creativity, it may be fear. It's probably going to change from day to day, and it doesn't matter what it is, you work with what's there. There's energy in what's there, right? So it feels like I've moved into the next layer or some kind of deeper level of that. And finding all of it feels like these small places where I was forgetting that and trying to move too fast forward into what I want and coming back in. So I'm finding all these new gifts, right? Because the way that we get from where we are to where we want to be, we think we know what it is, and we're wrong. If we were right about how to get there, we'd already be there. Dreams surprise us, like that's their job. Like your dream is here to grow you into your true self, move you towards your full potential, bring you into like what you're really here to do and how you're really here to live. There's so many surprises in that process of growth. So and yet, I mean, I know I get tripped up all the time because I think I know what it should look like. And so what my dream's really been showing me is like, no, you're wrong about all of that. So come deeper into where you are, because the gifts and energy and resources and ideas that you need to start to move forward towards it, they're right there with you. So come deeper. So I keep being reminded that the only direction to move in is deeper. So that's where I'm at this week, and I wanted to send you a little encouragement. If there's something you are feeling stuck with, or like if you're like me in that kind of story where you're like, I want to be there, but I keep trying things and nothing's working, can you let go of that story and just come deeper into where you are, like back up from all that? Can you get super present with yourself as you are, your life as it is, and work with what's there? So that's what I'll be doing. And I'll see you back here next week.